Hello, I'm Joe,
I'm Joey.
and this is the Gatekeeper Media production of the 2019 Philadelphia Disc Golf Open with no budget disc golf commentary.
So, we have seen some pretty good shots on the front 9 holes, but there was some struggle. So let's see how the disc golfers are going to handle this.
Yeah, Steve Brinster, the former USDGC champion, had a pretty good round with a -3. Three of his card mates had -1s, and Chris Villa struggled a little bit. He's over par currently. So we're on to the 11th hole.
The mini blender. It's neat how they give these holes names.
First up, Devin Frederick, and he gets stumped. Oh, that's rough. Rough way to start. Brinster's up next.
Ooh, good shot.
Oh, just clears that branch. Oh yeah, he's in good shape there. He'll like that shot. Next, Kevin Gleason.
Straight shot.
A little low. Oh, but he gets through. Nice shot.
Putting range.
And Jason Kofer. Oh, catches a tree. And Chris Villa, who struggled a bit on the front 10. We'll see how he comes back here in the back half of the course. And that's a good way to get started. He's got a fairly straightforward shot.
Yeah.
Frederick, after the early stumping, goes from bad to worse. He catches a tree and kicks pretty far right. Looks like he's going to be in the rough. Even though I'm from Pennsylvania, I've never really played it out in the eastern part of the state, so this is new to me. But I do love Pennsylvania disc golf with all these trees and elevation. Makes for exciting golf.
He's in putting range.
Oh, look at this tree that's down right in front of him. That's huge. Oh, good
Oh.
run. Wow.
He's parked.
Oh, Bill, a little high. Brinster for... Oh, nice catch. Did you see that almost come out, buddy?
Yeah. Brinster got a birdie.
Brinster's out to a pretty solid lead. And that birdie's going to help him. And there's still a lot of golf to be played. And they're cleaning up their putts here. We're wrapping up hole 10. Hole 11. Thanks, Joe. Just dabbing them in. Oh!
Shows us the disc.
So you can see that Chris struggled a little bit, only with Chris and Kevin both, with 20% of the birdies.
Kofer got a double bogey
Oh, hole 12.
called a 27 Dream Crusher. Pretty long, 460 feet.
Par 4 with sort of a snaking fairway through the woods, finishing a little bit to the right. Brinster's got the box. Highs ring to the left. He didn't seem like he liked it. Looks like a pretty straight hyzer shot off the tee.
Jason Kofer.
Not really seeing them from there. Villa up. He's taking a lower route. Maybe planning for some skip, but that stayed pretty straight. I think he's going to be pinched off on his angle there. He might have wanted to get a little...
A little bit in the bushes, though.
Yeah, I think he wanted to get a little farther left. Frederick, if you haven't noticed, has a 1060 rated beard. His beard game is on point. Oh, catches a tree mid-fairway. Hopefully he's got a line to the basket from there.
Hit the root.
Trying to get out of trouble with the flick there, the forehand.
Kinda rolled back towards the right. Oh,
Ooh.
hits the tree.
It kicks right into that rough. That is rough. This is looking pretty good. Nice and turned. Oh yeah.
Great approach.
Great shot.
Ready for par.
Sit.
Oh.
Princer, patent pending. Is he putting down a roller? It's hard to tell. That is such a hard shot from the awkward stance and trying to get enough power on it to turn it to the right. An overhand. This hole is a challenge.
Yeah.
It's really testing them.
What?
Oh, that's a good backstop. Good backstop. He should make easy work of that putt. That tree is sprouting a steep rinser at its base. Oh, nice run.
Gleason. In putting range, but gotta get a double bogey. Not double, but normal bogey, sorry.
It's okay. Princer to save his par. Oh, just a little left.
Many bogeys, it
This
seems.
hole's showing its teeth. This course is absolutely a challenging course. You can see by the scores in the Open Division. It's just demanding. But that is a majestic beard. I think we can all agree on that. Cleaning up their putts, Villa in. And Brinster for the disappointing bogey. He's in as well. Yeah, he's not happy about that. You know, he's got the lead. He wants to protect that lead. He doesn't want to give any strokes back at any point, as difficult as this course seems to be. So I think it's important to note that this is the first time Joey and I have seen this footage at all, so this is new for you and new for us as well. Spotlight on Kevin Gleason. He's got 997 rated, 37 wins.
Ooh, the 11 extended hole. Now, the 13th hole for this round, 280 feet, not that long, but lots of trees crowding the fairway, making a low ceiling.
Ooh,
It's a haystack? Was that a haystack?
I don't know what that was, but he hit it, and he hit it hard. If you're going to hit something, I suppose hitting it hard is the best way to do it. That catches a late tree, skips a little bit left, but he'll have a putt. He'll have an open look at the basket. Kind of a long one. Brinster, see how he comes back from that bogey. Seems a little high. No, it's perfect. Nice shot.
Gleason for his drive.
Didn't quite get the turn he wanted, but he's still in the circle.
Yeah, good for a long putt or a good approach to get him par.
Another late tree hit. That's might be a little obstructed. At the very least, rough footing. I think that was the tree to beat. He had to get around that. If he got around it, he'd be in good shape. But, oh, good run.
Nearly made it, but a little bit to the right. Cover for par. He can make it.
Oh,
makes
nice.
the long putt.
Putt, run that down. And his beard is not to be overlooked either. I think he's got a solid beard. It's not quite as epic, but it's still pretty good.
That shot was a little bit too low, but he's gained par.
And Gleason cleans up the birdie. Nice putt. That's a little bit of a tester. Nice putt. And tapping him in. Finally, Brinster gets the putt in his birdie. Well played hole. Reminder, if you haven't subscribed, you should please ring that bell, subscribe, like and subscribe. Click the bell for notifications so you get all the best disc golf content when it comes out.
Cool.
And we're off to hole number 14.
The 12 long. 360 feet. Ooh, down a little.
360 doesn't seem long for a par 4, but when you're going through these wooded fairways, it's a challenge.
Yeah, and you gotta be careful because there was some steep downhill behind the basket.
Brinster just pipes that right down the middle, gets a little kiss off of that tree, right to the middle of the fairway. I believe that's a great shot.
You don't want to get stuck down behind the basket because it's downhill down that way.
Gleason got a little short of Brinster, but still in the middle of the fairway.
Gopher, a little low, hits that tree on the right.
He was asking for it to get left, and it hurried up and got left after hitting that tree. We'll see how his angle is towards the basket from there. Oh, this is a pretty little turnover. Oh, catches some late shrubbage. A little bit left in the rough. Frederick gets that little air bounce as he throws it up. It's turning right. Oh, that's pretty. Look at that shot, Joe.
Wow.
Nice throw.
Very. Gopher? Oh, hits the tree?
But he stays out of the rough for the most part.
Yeah. Must have been that other tree it skidded up on. Stopped it from...
It seems like if you get off the fairway on this hole, you're struggling. You're definitely scrambling if you're off the fairway even a little bit.
Yeah. The fairway's as pretty open. Still some trees and shrubage, but it gets a whole lot clouded up off of it. So, oh, in the rough.
Oh, but he's near the basket. I think that's okay. Brinster with that awesome drive. Oh,
Hits a tree.
he wants that back. That was unfortunate.
Very. Oh no.
That's a good up. I think he stopped. I don't think he went over the hill. Yeah, Brinster left himself with a really long putt with that drop off in the back and decides to lay it up.
Yep. Oh no.
Villa just didn't commit. He didn't have confidence in his putting stroke there. He didn't commit to it and came up short.
And it might have rolled down the hill.
Oh, you're right. I didn't see that. Oh, wow. That's punishing.
He's still down there. Oh.
Oh, finally gets out of trouble. He can drop it in after way more putts than he wanted. Gleason for the birdie. Oh,
Ooh.
Cash the birdie. Nice putt.
Nice long putt.
On his approach, he caught that log and it stopped him short. Oh, no.
A little high.
That's easy to do when you're putting uphill. Oh, and overcorrecting. That's frustrating.
Very.
Yeah, if your name's not Gleason, you're not enjoying this hole very much right now.
Yep.
For a relatively short par 4, that had some teeth. And you were right. The drop off in the back got some people.
Yeah.
Right. Player spotlight on Jason. Only got 2 career wins, but has played 83 events. Running in the putt from the Philadelphia area, the local guy. PA proud.
The Memorial Gardens hole.
Hole 15.
It does look pretty formal though. So,
We're kind of changing gears again. This course is really interesting. We saw some in the front 10 that were just wide open field shots with OB. We saw some really tight wooded technical holes just now. And now we have a more, it's still wooded, but more like park style open hole. It's really cool how the course really varies and requires different types of disc golf to be played by the players.
yeah. Which means you need more practice.
Oh, catching a late tree should be easy to get up and down from there, but not really a good look for the birdie.
Oh, another tree. Hits a tree and pops out to the left, but
I imagine when players go from those really tight wooded holes out to these relatively open ones, they just want to sort of cut loose, and it's probably easy to overthrow a little bit. That was a good safe run. Leaves them about 20 feet.
putting range. Good layup.
Yep, good approach.
Gotta get a par. And I suppose.
Gleason's lining this up from distance. Oh, wow!
Makes the very long birdie.
Oh man, we've got to see that again. Tell me you're gonna play it. Give us a replay. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, I like this angle too. We can really see it hyzering in. That's just perfect. Just over the rim and running it down. That was a great putt.
Just the right distance, too.
Thank you, basket. Good catch, but it couldn't not catch that. That was just perfect. Right on the pole, just over the rim.
Oh,
come
spit
on.
out.
There's a little left and low. He's got to get his confidence in his putting stroke back. That's a few in a row he's missed. And Kevin's been rolling. That's 2 birdies in a row for Kevin, if not more.
Well, I think it's cool that I'm throwing the Scorpius just for the simple fact that they produce them. It's a disc that's very similar to the Destroyer. It has a really similar feel since it was based off of the original Destroyers. It's just not as overstable. I would say for guys that don't have as much power, this is basically, a long-range, multi-purpose shooter, whether it be backhand or forehand. This disc was vital right off the bat.
Island 18.
The 16th hole on the course. It's only 254 feet. Gleason's trying to keep his birdie streak alive. Oh, made the island. Anytime you're throwing onto an island, it's intimidating. Even though it's only 254 feet, if you're off just a little bit, long, short, left, right, it doesn't matter. But those 2 were not off. Those were right on.
Ooh.
Oh, catches the flag but makes it onto the island. Prince just trying to come back after some miscues. But he gives it a good run. Wow, that was an ace run, I think. An ace would definitely get you back on track.
Definitely.
Looks like all 5 of the players made it onto the island. Now it's just a putting contest.
A birdie? I believe we're going to see some more of those.
I would say so. From this range, at this level, we should see, I think we're looking at a star frame, son.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Steve, it's a way to get back to it.
It would be terrible to get a spit out on this hole, right?
Really any hole, but when you're that close to have the putt spit out, it's really frustrating. But it doesn't look like that's happening for any of these guys. And we've got it. Star frame. some stats about growing the sport. The sport is growing fast. Now's a great time to be involved.
About 5,000 more members. Ooh, 122 Safari holes. Number 17. We're getting close to the final hole.
Another par 4 that's relatively short but difficult as it's winding through the woods, 480 feet, but you can't get straight to it. Wow, that's a crush. That's just a flat out crush. Got the full flight of the disc. What a shot. Little left, but should be in great position. You got way down the fairway. That doesn't, oh man.
It's the big tree in
I don't know,
the
maybe
middle.
he didn't see that little tiny tree there. I'm not sure. That turns over a little bit to the right. I'm not familiar with this hole, so I'm not sure where the best landing spot is going to be.
But they're still in bounds and in the...
Oh, and Brinster catches a
it's
fairly early tree.
out
Oh,
of
no.
bounds.
Kicks out of bounds. That is worst case scenario.
This is a long hole at 480 feet.
Villa just snuck past that huge tree and turned it over to the right. But we didn't see an out of bounds graphic, so I think he's safe. I wonder if that red tree is a Mando. Brinster's got some ground to make up. He's got to throw perfect shots from this point to make amends for that out of bounds. Okay, I'm a little lost in this hole. I'm not really sure where we're looking. That was a beautiful scenery. I didn't see any discs or baskets. That's a really tough shot. Trying to turn it over like that and make it hold that angle for so long, because you have to throw it high to give it time to turn, which means the nose is up and it's going to want to fade out to the left. You know what I mean, Joey?
Yeah. This is one of the longest holes I've ever seen.
It just seems that way because it's through the woods. It's actually not that long. It's only, I think it was 480, it said.
Yeah.
For a par 4, that's not super long, but when it's through the woods like this, that makes it a challenge. Oh, catching that overhanging branch, that low ceiling, that makes it difficult. You really have to throw one hard and low and try to get a skip up. Oh, or go over like that. That's another option that puts you 7 feet from the basket.
At about 5.
Oh, that's not the putt you want for bogey. He's going to most likely be tapping in his double. Brinster to save a par.
4 par.
Oh, man. He is struggling over the last few holes. I mean, he got the island, but just high.
Just a little bit too high and hits the top.
These par 4s on this course are no joke.
Yeah.
They've definitely shown their teeth, and some of these players on the card are struggling.
Very much. With bogeys and double bogeys.
Hopefully we get a score check in here.
Oh, a birdie.
Kevin is rolling. He is playing this course like he knows what he's doing.
Par.
Chris cleans up a par, and I would imagine a par feels pretty good on that hole after seeing a few of the card mates really struggling.
The Smith house.
Hole 18, another short one, 240 feet, par 3. Kevin throws one right down the middle, turns a little right, catches that log.
Stopped it from skipping. The log stopped it from skipping forward.
It's a little right, but it looks like, oh, it cleared the log, and oh, he is parked. That's a great shot.
Let's see if, I wonder if any more people have that log trouble. No, it goes around the log.
Another parked drive.
Yeah.
This one looks like it's fading left, and that's
hits the tree.
a really easy mistake to make when you're throwing downhill.
I didn't think about the going around the log thing.
Oh, hits the pole. What a drive.
So close to an ace.
That's going to par.
Yup.
Kevin left himself a long putt because of the log, but still, the way he's been putting, I had no doubt. I knew that was going in.
Looks like everyone else is going to get a birdie. Other than the one that's gonna get a par.
Steve. Villa taps in. Prinster drops it in.
Wow, birdies on this. This was a good hole for the players.
That's how you would expect the open division to play a hole that's only 240 feet.
5 high from out of the pit.
Okay, so that sounds like we're throwing up the hill, back out of that hill. Oh, that's a cool basket. Did you see that basket, Joe?
Yeah, no pull. It's just the basket of the basket is just sitting on top of those logs.
So the hole isn't super long, but it looks like the angle you have to throw up this hill is pretty sharp, which makes it a lot harder to get that distance.
Yeah, this might be more of a more accuracy hole. You have to pay attention more to your accuracy than distance.
But you do have to throw hard to get it up that hill.
Yeah.
If you don't put enough speed on the disc, because you're throwing at an up angle, it's going to make the disc fade to the left.
Yeah. Many drives that just land up short on that hill. Oh, hits a tree and goes far to the right.
At least it's at the top of the hill, so you should be able to see the basket from there.
Yeah.
It's a really cool basket setup. I love unique baskets like that. Good approach.
Some courses have really cool baskets where every basket has is different.
Yeah, it's a unique feature to have those kind of things on your course that sort of make it stand out, make it. Oh, good run! Wow.
Special colors on baskets even make it better for the course. Happens.
Yeah, looks like they're just tapping in at this point. Rinser with some unique footing there as he's sitting up on a rock.
I thought that was just a mound of dirt and pieces of dead log.
It might have been a stump. It was a little hard to see.
Across the
The
street.
20th hole.
Last hole, I
Last
believe.
hole. This is exciting. This was it was a fun one to watch. So 320 feet. So it's a little longer par 4, but it's pretty open. We can see, now that they're out in the field, there's some wind to contend with. And they've got out of bounds to, oh no.
Oh, no.
Cut roll. And it
Out
cut
of
rolls out of
bounds.
bounds. That's unfortunate.
And far out there.
Again, it's, I think, changing gears from those, oh no, those inches out of bounds. But changing gears from the tight forest to these wide open shots out in the wind, it's a completely different style of play. And that's not easy to do.
Yeah, that's why you need to practice a lot, right?
Yeah, practice both, right? But this course it looks like it's really fun. It's
And-
looking high, that might fade out of bounds.
Mm.
Yep.
You gotta be careful for the wind on the more open holes. Yeah, that flag was flying around a whole lot in the air.
So that was 3 out of 5 shots finding that left side out of bounds that runs the whole way along this hole. So they're just throwing up to the basket, trying to save their 4.
It's an elevated basket. I did not notice that before.
Oh yeah, definitely. Adding just a little bit more challenge to what is otherwise it seems like a straightforward hole.
But not with the wind.
Yeah, the wind and that tight OB on the left-hand side.
Yeah, it's pretty narrow, and that can be hard sometimes.
It's one of those holes where if you're just out playing by yourself, I think would be really super easy. But you add the pressure of the last hole of a tournament. It was a rough finish for Steve Brinster, but not for Kevin. Looks like Kevin came back and took down first place, even with that bogey.
Oh, Brinster misses his bogey. Did I get a double bogey? Or double bogey? And misses it again
Steve.
because of the wind.
This is a nightmare.
Nightmare.
Yeah, just put it in, go home, call it a day. That's a rough way to end.
A +4. And that one hole.
Villa had a rough time this round, finishing +3, but finished with a par. Comfer finished the round even, at -4, tied for 7th place. Frederick lopes in with an awesome display of beardliness, finishing up tied for 5th.
Yeah, this was a fun course.
Yeah. This was a fun watch, and I want to thank Gatekeeper Media for the opportunity to commentate on their video. Thank you guys for sharing. Kevin Gleason taking down first. Congratulations to Kevin as well. That's all we've got from No Budget Commentary. I'm Joe.
I'm Joey.
And thank you for watching.